And Brian White gets the start up front, but we are expecting to see former RSL striker Sergio Cordova get some minutes off the bench in the second half as well. For RSL, they're banking on consistency and a strong defense again this season, led by last year's team MVP Justin Glad. But Pablo Mastroeni says that he wants to threaten a little bit more in the attack as well, and Kryalak back obviously helps that. They won here 2-1 last year, and then the game in Salt Lake was 1-1. But expecting good matches between two teams here that had really strong preseasons, something that the Whitecaps did not have last year. In the CONCACAF Champions League as well, and of course the Leagues Cup this year.
White, nice touch. Now ahead for Gauld. Can he break through? Right, goal, gets the shot away. McMahon able to parry that away with his right hand.
It's wearing the captain's armband today with Russell Tybert on the bench to start. They get the final shot in there that was never going to beat Zach McMath, but good interplay between White and Gauld. Those two were so strong near the end of 21.
Hoping to see the curtain raiser goal here for the Whitecaps. Ball is in and behind Zach McMath. There it is! Javane Brown gets the honors of goal number 1 for the Whitecaps season. It's 1-0 Vancouver.
Always a threat on set plays. A big presence as he enters the area. Great ball in from Julian Gressel, who takes the in-swinger from the far side, and it's perfectly placed in the box as Brown rises high over Justin Glad. And he's first to it to open the scoring for the Whitecaps.
Gauld back looking for more. Gauld for Dahomey, lots of room. Dahomey denied by Zach McMath.
Sensed at the first touch after the ball from Gauld to Dahomey. Gets away from Dahomey just a little bit. McMath puts the head down. And
perfect ball from Kubas. Has White ahead of him. Waits for Gauld. Gauld on goal. McMath makes the save. Oviedo got Gressel in the air. Gets some room now. Edge of the box. Working on Brown, puts it on goal, and Takaoka makes his first official stop. He's on the bench right now, waiting for his MLS debut. Brown will pick that out of the air. Gauld waits for it. For Brown, and trying to maybe catch McMath, or that one floated away, trying to find Brian White.
Yeah, I think it got away from him. He was trying to find another white jersey, but he found the green one of McMath, and McMath was quick to it.
Pass by Kubas, perfectly handled. Gauld. Dahomey puts that towards McMath, but not with enough pace, and easily handled by the Salt Lake keeper. And Julio gives chase into the corner. Working against Veselinovic. Julio, right toe of Veselinovic, wins it for a moment. Still a battle. Julio gets it back. Savarino, edge of the box, looking for the corner. That did not miss by much.
And it was deflected on the way, so they'll win the corner kick. We saw Savarino last year against the Whitecaps, and he gets a lot on it when he shoots. Even for a player that is not that big in stature, he sure can get stuff behind it. He forced a save from Thomas Asal last year, if you remember. Beautiful save in the top corner. A good pickup last year, I thought, for RSL. 6 games towards the end of last season. And White right off the top.
58th minute. Out to the wide part of the box, and now on the rebound.
On a corner kick that comes in, and an unmarked Silva. No Whitecap close to the ball. Takaoka has to react as it bounces up off the turf. It's a powerful header. And then on the rebound,
he admitted the thrill of a clearing ball is just not the same as putting one in the back of the net. Chang bounces one in for Julio. Tough angle and an open side there, but Savarino won't get to it in time. Loffelson from distance, and Takaoka slipped, but comes back to make the save.
Needed to keep the ball out of the net here as Julio's turning. And yes, it's a terrific save from Takaoka. And then he readjusts his position here.
Brody pushing forward. Kubas comes back to disrupt play. Julio back to goal. Now the shot's on goal. Another save made by Takaoka to rob Jefferson. Carson Savarino.
To do in the first 45 minutes, but when the ball comes to the man that the Whitecaps would least want it to come to.
Unwrapped and Andres Gomez, the Colombian. White for Gold. Back for White. Brian White can't get their shot away. It's into McMath.
A lot of pain for the Salt Lake goalkeeper after another giveaway by RSL in the middle of the field. And the touch there from White just gets away from him a little bit. Again, it's at McMath, though, sensing that and snuffing it out after the ball comes from Gold to White. That's just too heavy a touch. McMath quick off his line and pays the price for getting there first. Franco Veselinovic, as he did last year, a real breakout season for the youngster.
Savarino to Chang. On the left foot, floats that towards goal, back post! And it's in the back of the net.
And look who it is. It is Justin Glad, the center back, who has that nose for goal. Comes back to haunt them on the other side. As Michael Chang, and maybe with his last touch, swings in a beautiful, dangerous cross. It's so hard to deal with. And Justin Glad would not give up on it on the back post.
1 down, 4 to go in the 5-goal season into the game for Real Salt Lake. Savarino, full head of steam into the area, cuts back. Brown is there. Now the ball into the back of the net once more. Damir Kreilach, bouncing back from the injury-riddled season of a year ago. He's on the board, and Salt Lake has the lead.
Held on to loose balls. It's the hard work down the left side first from Savarino that sets it up. And slotted home by Kreilach. He's been a Whitecap killer over the years, but Savarino doing such a nice job there to poke it with Javine Brown going to the ground. And then Kreilach left foot away from the keeper into the side netting.
And that is it in Vancouver. Full time at BC Place and a stunning second half comeback for Damir Kreilach.